Greetings, friends. As you can read from the PPT, we all want to improve our spoken English. But problem many of us face is that we don't have a partner to practice with. So the question is, can we master our spoken English skills without a partner to practice with? The answer to this question is yes, you can. But how can you do this? This is the topic of this short video. In this video, I'm going to explain to you six very simple steps you can take or follow to practice your spoken English skills without a partner. Which are these skills? Let's see. So, master spoken English without a partner. This is the topic of this short video we are going to share with you. Now, before I get into giving you these six methods, I want to give you a formula, a secret formula of learning any language, which goes something like this. What goes into your mind through your ears and your eyes will be available on your tongue, which really means is that to be able to learn any language, you have to listen to that language and read that language. Of course, we can learn speaking just by listening. So, secret to learn any language, I repeat, is what goes into your mind through your ears and your eyes will be available on your tongue. So the requirement really is very simple. Can I put into my mind something on my own without a partner? Yes, you can. And these six steps will enable you to do this. So, which are these six steps? Let's start. First step, think in English. Most of us, or why most of us, in fact, all of us, think in our mother tongue. And if our mother tongue is not English, we are always thinking in our mother tongue. When we want to speak in English, first we think in our mother tongue and then translate that sentence. The first step is very simple. Why should we think in our mother tongue? If I want to practice English, the first very important step you can take is change your language of thinking from your mother tongue to English. If you really start analyzing, most of our daily routine sentences are very simple, and all of us know English equivalent of all those sentences or phrases. So first thing you can start doing immediately is change your language of thinking from your mother tongue to English, which is the second step. Talk to yourself in English. If you remember, the secret formula I gave you to learn any language was whatever goes into your mind through your ears and eyes will be available on your tongue. Now, I don't have a partner with who I can practice and listen to what he says, but then I can make myself listen by speaking to myself. How you do that? When you are thinking in English, instead of simply thinking in mind, verbalize your thoughts. Speak your thoughts aloud, but don't speak very loud. Speak them loud enough so that your voice goes into your mind through your ears. Only that loud. Now, what you're doing is you are putting language into your mind through your ears yourself without need of a partner. So, what is the first step? Change the language of your thinking, change in English. And second step is verbalize your thoughts. Speak your thoughts loud enough for them to reach your ears. And what is the third step? The third step is read English material and read aloud. Of course, we have to speak and write grammatically correct sentences. In some other video, I had explained to you how can you learn grammar without reading books on grammar. But in this video, let us focus on how can you practice your spoken English skills without a partner. So third step is read English material and read aloud. Now most of us have habit of reading in the mind. Don't do that. Speak loud enough for your voice to reach your ears. What is the benefit here? The benefit here is that most of the written sentences are grammatically correct. So you are setting into your mind through your eyes and ears grammatically right sentences. They will settle in your mind, and when you want to start speaking, you will be speaking in same grammatically correct structure. The thing to keep in mind here is please read what interests you. If your interest is sports magazine or magazines on film personalities, please go ahead. Please read this material because after all, language is language. If your interest is reading books on philosophy or history, please go ahead, read them because after all, language is language. Only context changes, language does not change. So, third step to learn spoken English without a partner is read English material of your choice and read it aloud. Let your voice go into your mind through your ears. That's all. Fourth, tell a story from your language. Most of us have many interesting anecdotes or instances from our life, or we know many stories in our language. Many times, when people are sitting together, they start narrating, exchanging their experiences. Now, the suggestion here is that instead of speaking in your mother tongue, narrate these experiences in English. Tell a story of your life from your life in English. Narrate an instance from your life in English. Why people don't do that is they have this fear that if they speak grammatically wrong sentences, people will not be able to understand what they are saying. We will cover this fear in the next step number 5, which says focus on fluency and not grammar. Please understand that when you are speaking, nobody is checking your grammar. All that people are trying to do is trying to understand message behind your words. When you write something, all people are trying to do is understand the message behind your written words. Nobody is checking your grammar. In fact, in order to understand what the message behind your spoken or written language, it is not necessary that this should be grammatically correct. Even if your sentences are grammatically wrong, people will still be able to understand or get your message. The problem occurs when instead of focusing on fluency, you start focusing on grammar. Then instead of speaking, you start analyzing your words and then you stop. When you stop, the mind of your one listener starts wandering. Unless you keep the mind of your listener focused on what you are saying, there will be a problem. So focus on fluency, that is speaking without stopping, and don't worry about grammar. Nobody is worried about your grammar. So you should also not worry about speaking grammatically right sentences. People will understand what you are trying to say. And sixth, an extremely important thing is just relax. People have many fears in their mind which prevent them from speaking in English. I have poor vocabulary, I don't know grammar, I don't have confidence. Please understand that you actually have much more vocabulary than you really need to be able to speak, and you don't really have to be exact in grammar, perfect in grammar to be able to speak reasonably correct sentences. Just relax. Everybody makes a mistake. In fact, experiments have been done on highly experienced people, highly qualified experts in English language, and it has been found that even they don't speak grammatically right sentences all the time. So just relax, focus on fluency, don't worry much about grammar. If you follow these six very simple steps, I can assure you that you will be able to speak reasonably good English in no time, in just no time. That's my assurance to you. So these were the six steps you can start following to master spoken English without a partner. This presentation comes to you courtesy ESPI Visa Consultants Private Limited. ESPI Visa Consultants, we know, are a training organization providing you coaching in IELTS, PTE, Duolingo, SAT, GMAT, TOEFL, etc. In addition, they are also into student visa consultancy for Canada, Australia, New Zealand, UK, and USA. And in fact, not only that, they have their offices across state of Gujarat and Maharashtra, and here are the places where the offices are. So, in case you want to avail their services for any of the student visa consultancy requirement or your coaching requirement, you can get in touch with them at these addresses. So, I have given you six very easy steps you can follow to improve your spoken English without a partner. I hope you will follow some of these steps and will be able to improve your spoken English skills in a very short period of time. Thank you very much. Thanks for going through this video. Please wait for our other videos on similar subjects. Thank you.